think I try to outdo myself by being clever, because we're we're on episode 66, right? And if you guys know anything about me, you know that I am the quintessential nerd. I may not be everybody's type of nerd, but I do consider myself to be a nerd. And, well, it's episode 66. So the episode title is Order. Because reasons. And then 69 is just going to be nice, okay? It's like internet's have tos, man. Internet protocol, so to speak. Hi, I'm Ann Saidina. Welcome to my Rimworld 100-year challenge. We're in year 30. And today is going to be a breakup of two separate streams because what have I done? I have done things. So for Christmas, I like to give my family experiences because my brochacho gets very upset when I gift him things, and my sister is a minimalist. So I try to take us out to go do things. And at first it was going to be an expensive dinner, but they didn't want to do an expensive dinner. So I'm like, okay, well, I have all of this money I have set aside for Christmas. We must spend it because I have budgeted for it and we must do. So I was like, well, you guys want to go do another escape room? And my brother's face. I know he doesn't like them, but I enjoy them and I want him to come with us and just experience me and his wife being the silly, goofy goobers. And so, Bro Chacho, when you go back and re-listen to this later, because I know you do, because right now you're trying to sleep before we go and do all the insanity. I'm sorry, but I also love you. The fact that you're going to do that just because I want you to go makes you the best brother on the face of the universe. And I could not love you more. And also, just it's just seeing my sister in an escape room, the whole experience, because she gets in there and she becomes a little tyrant. It's so fucking cute, and I can't hoard all of that cuteness to myself. So you must come. I promise not to make you go to any more. I promise, but for right now, yes, come and watch my sister be adorable with me. Because she gets in there and she totally becomes like this little tyrant. She runs the whole thing and I don't think she knows she's doing it, which is fucking hilarious because my sister will rarely step into a leadership position. She's very, kind of, I'll follow, I'll do what needs to be done. She's not a weak person by any means at all, but it's so different, the dynamics in an escape room, because she gets in there and she's like, okay, this, and this. And I'm like, oh shit, let's go. It's so fucking cute. And I am, as the elder sister, I can say that about both of my younger siblings. It's too good not to share with somebody that loves her so much. And it's adorable. And I don't have to worry about her going back and listening to this because she never watches my VODs. Ever. Even when she's in the D&D one, she never goes back and watches them. It's fine. But hi, welcome to my 100-year challenge. I have stuff going on today. We're separating out into two very different streamos. One, I'll go until 1 today, and then the second one, as soon as I get back from unlimited Chinese food and sushi, I'm probably going to take me a nap, and then I will be up for as long as I need to be up so we can get our nugs done today. We have some goals, baby. Yes, we do. Goals. Survive with our 100 years. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Yes, I did rip that off from Paul Soares Jr. because he's a fantastic creator and imitation is the finest form of flattery. Be flattered or nerd because that man can put on a damn series. You hear me? I still go back and watch Legend of Hoodie every year. It's one of my favorite things to do. So PSJ, if this ever gets to where you can actually, read it and listen to it, and just fly by the seat of your pants across my little itty bitty channel. Just so you are one of the biggest inspirations for me to actually make a channel. Good on you. I'm still watching your content. Your vintage story series is going awesomely well. Fred and Franny for life. All right, complete all the game endings that don't end the world. So we've got 4 to complete, and I've already completed 2. Including shrines, baby. Ship launch, royalty, anomaly, and odyssey. Now, I did anomaly first because I am absolutely, totally terrified by all the anomaly content. I put it off for the last minute in my old series, and then I got to looking at the underpinnings of anomaly. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Did that say unlimited power? It did. So as long as you have nuggets, they'll never die. They regenerate bioferrite on a daily basis, and there are generators to take advantage of that. I have it set up now where we're going to have about 64,000 units of power once I get the rest of my nuggets done. And we're going to be doing a lot of that today. A lot of that. Royalty, I just finished it. The infrastructure for royalty was fucking hard. I had to make sure that all the rooms met the requirements, that we had a big enough space, that the throne room was fine. I had to make sure that we had lavish food on hand. But when I actually started it, the infrastructure, baby, that I had set up meant that our Grand Poobah of the Broken Dominion never went below a 94 on his mood. That's excellent. Dudes, I rocked that shit. We still got Ship Launch and Odyssey, so these two endings are going to be put past year 50. Why? Because I've got my ship up. You're going to get to go exploring, and I solved the grav anchor issue. Very importante. Build a zoo and collect all of the animals. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to be looking for the next tile, our next little dominion. And I would like to have it halfway across the planet. I do have people with far skip. I wanted to see how far of a range I can go on the SS Velcro without having to stop and replenish our chem fuel. So that's also a thing. We got to do some experimentation. And yes, I did the little finger things like an evil villain. Leave me alone. I am in my moment right now. Odyssey ending is going to be the very last thing that we do. I want to rock up with every single one of my 30 large fleet of transport ships. I want to send both colonies, and we are absolutely going to fucking wreck face. SS Beerus, both colonies, all of our transport ships, and the SS Velcro. I don't even know that there's going to be enough landing spots for the type of in-game shenanigans I am planning for, but we're going to try our best, baby. Yes, we are. Build a zoo and collect all the animals. So I've got to go find us a spot. I cannot pick a tasty mountain home this time. I've got to do something different. And I don't wanna, but we're going to, because I'm a human and a big person, and I've got to do a adulting thing, and we'll just have a different type of base. Tasty mountain home will not work for the type of base that I envision, because we're going to have us a big, huge, spherical amusement park of animals. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Full grav ship, the full crew, and grav anchors, plural. We got the grav anchors taken care of because I downloaded a mod. Yes, it is a mod. Promise not to add anymore, but this one only adjusts the recipe for grav anchors, making it cheaper for me to create, because we are going to go out and explore a lot of tiles. I'm extremely picky. I won't settle on just any tile. It took me days to find our world. And then once I found the world, it took me days to find my exact tile. Hi, everybody. It's okay to call an adult to your adult, probably. But in this series, I'm okay. I have the goals. I have a whole list of things and then time benches to make sure that our 100-year colony doesn't get boring. And trust me, it won't. But also, welcome to the stream, Baguette. Fleet of transport ships. So we can have fleet 1 complete. I have 15 transport ships. And I'm very sad because I can only send out a total of 13 at one time. So that's very sad. I did not know that limit existed, but it does. Who knew? I'm actually going to do a bug report about it to the mods. Be like, hey guys, yeah, I can only launch 13 of my planned fleet of 30, so I need that adjusted, please. I may be the only person in existence that's doing that right now. And again, the fully functioning second colony, which goes into the zoo, because that's where everything's going to be. We have rules too, and there's a lot of them, but they're not too harsh. 1, 0 saves coming. I cannot go, oh no, my computer has failed me and it has restarted. No, none of that. None of those shenanigans. Me and my colonists must live with the consequences of my decision-making skills. And sometimes they are stellar, other times not so much. This also leads us to rule number 2. Let it burn. Colonist before stuff, including my base. I have a hidey hole, the mole hole, for that exact reason. I can pull everybody downstairs. I've got enough food squirreled way down there for a good quadrum if necessary. And we'll just let them wreck the base, come out, fix everything that we can, and just move on. People before things, because sometimes, sometimes you cannot res a pawn. Yeah. So pawns first, stuff later. I can wait for new arrivals if everything goes completely tits up. That's part of 1.5. I don't think I'll have to, though. I have ovums stashed away down in the said mole hole for a rainy day, and enough adults down there to make sure our colony can continue and our legacy can continue if I completely mess stuff up, which is possible. Even at 13% difficulty, this is still a hard challenge just because of the years that we have invested. Worst case scenario, I use my ovums, which is there for that very specific reason. All coloners, prisoners, and housemates must be converted. Converted to what? Converted to the timekeepers, baby, because we're watching the clock. Right now we're in year 30. We got 4 more years before we meet expectations with the Empire, which was my first try. And then beyond that, we are in brand new territory, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I can only have a total of 10 native pawns. What the hell is a native pawn? A native pawn is somebody that had no input on how they were created or born. Anybody that's on the planet, anybody that's born on a separate tile, anybody that comes to and visits, those are not mine. Those are natives. I can only have a total of 10. We just recruited Zola and Evans, Evans being one of my exceptions, because all other pawns must be born or created on my map tile. So that means natural born babies, baby maker 9,000 babies, which are growth fats, anomaly clones, they were created on my map, hence they are my babies. And then anybody that gets pregnant on my map, that's my baby. I've had it happen twice, both time with refugees coming into our base. First one I couldn't save, she died unfortunately. The second one I did. I arrested her and then drove the rest of her clan off because I didn't want them to try to rescue her. And we've put her in the talent farm, got her up and running, and she is now a fully functioning member of our colony, and so is her son Hector. My babies. I have housemaids. I do. I cannot exceed 1 to 5 colonists. For every 5 colonists, I can have 1 housemaid. One helps keep the suppression high. And the rest of the lower menial tasks down low, I do have 1 excellent builder, Theta. And yes, I'm naming my housemates after the Greek alphabet, and that is work. We'll be right back. Hey, give me just a second. Yes, ma'am. Damn it, and I was on a roll too. Now my train of thought is all fucked. Damn it. Also, the boogers are not stopping. That's what I get for getting the fucking flu last week. All my shit. Okay. 1 to 5 colonists. Right. So every 5 colonists, I can have 1 housemaid. And my housemates don't count to my colony total. They're not my babies. They're not mine to love and cherish, even though I do treat them very well. If they get stupid and decide to have a revolt and somebody pops their head off with a Zutz hammer, there's nothing I can do about it. I'll just go back to my talent farm and recruit more. 1 faction on site, no mercy. That is if you're a Fido. What did the Fido do to piss you off, Sia? Well, I'm very glad you asked. They stole my Iggy. Iggy was our very first Grand Excavator, which is the mining specialist for my colony. Is it my fault because I did not flag my people correctly? Absolutely it is. Am I going to claim agency for that? Fuck no. I'm going to blame the Fido, and then we're going to wipe them off the face of the planet. There's also something I really need to start doing. We've done most of the ones that are within easy reach of transport pods from my base, but now the SS Velcro is up. All I gotta do is get a crew, set my crew, and get them up in the Kronos Aeon area of my base to get them separated, so that way we can go start doing shenanigans. And last but not least, Tattered Apparel is an unforgivable sin. Not on my map. I mean, I've got so much resources. Tattered Apparel should never be a thing unless I force something and then accidentally forget. What happens? Here is our beautiful, beautiful bit of art made by my bro Chacho. And we're at year 30. I have 1 bit of art for every 10 years. And that's how we're keeping track. And I can't. It's just so good. All right, let's get it into our lives. We're also going to do a little bit of a mod looky-loo, because I did change that a couple episodes. So I want to go ahead and go back over what we got. We got Harmony. Let's mods work. Core game. We've got Royalty, Ideology, Biotech, Anomaly, and now Odyssey. So we have all of the DLCs and all of them are active. Hub Slips allows stuff to work in the background. Yeah. Allow Tool. This gives me the ability to haul shit urgently. In a 100-year base, I don't want to be sit here worrying about whether or not I got my shit in. This isn't a absolute quality of life. Yes, quality of life upgrade. Camera Plus, that's so I can zoom out. You guys see all the beautifulness that is my base, and I can zoom really, really far in to be a total creeper on my pawns. Colorblind Minerals. Guys, I am 44. In less than a month, I will be 45. I'm already in progressives. The eyeballs ain't so great. I need a little bit of help. That's also why I've got Dove's Mint menus. It gives me cute little icons I can look at instead of having to strain my eyeballs and read this little fucking text. I can't put the text any higher than it already is, or then you guys won't be able to see the game. So I'm doing my best here. P Music, because the music in P Music is fucking awesome. I love P Music so much. I don't know how the hell I played Rimworld without it for so long. But now that I know that it exists, I will never run it without it again. Simple checklist. This is to make sure that our shorter term goals are on the side so we can take a look and see what we're actively working on or working toward. Very useful. It does get in the way sometimes, which means I have to minimize it or move it around. But other than that, it's a very small negative. Very small negative compared to the fact that it helps keep me focused. Very importante. Smart speed, this just lets me go into speed 4, which is a natural game mechanic without having to go into dev mode. Easy. These are my 2 vanity mods. I only allowed myself 2 mods. 2 of the vast thousands of mods that I've played with. What were my 2 top picks for a vanilla-like colony? Was it something to make my life easier? No. Was it something to make my pawns overpowered? No. Was it something to help me with my power situation in a long-term game haul? No. I chose stackable chunks and small table. Not hospitality. Not does bad hygiene, which is a fantastic mod to play with, by the way. Nope. Stackable chunks and small table. Why? Because if I had to have a field of chunks in my beautiful manicured base operations, I was going to lose my shit. And then the 1x1 table. Why the fuck isn't this base game yet? And then the one that I added, after I told everybody I was not adding any more mods, but this is very important. So this is cheaper grav anchors. Grav anchors are ridiculously expensive. It costs plasteel grav panels, which you have to go into space to get the vac stone for, or have to find them or buy them, and then 5 advanced components. Now, I am churning out advanced components, but I can't do that on my ship as my ship is right now. I'd have something that I could at least scavenge for parts to make sure if I landed on a tile, I could save it, because I don't want to ruin my world. Because we're going to be here for a long time. Never know when I might want to come back, because I saw that one land tile had a very rare Colossus toad on it, and I accidentally fucked it all up by not putting down a grav anchor. Do you not want to do that? So we're not. So we just adjusted the recipe. Pretty sure that doesn't break any of my rules. Yes. Let's load our game. Let's get started. We got some nuggets to do today. We're probably going to trim down some more of our trees. We got our last bioluminescent pulsar ready to go. I'm just giving my guys some time. Like to rest and relax. I think we had a really bad ritual. Our burn-in man didn't go well, so I'm going to give my people time to get over it. We also had like a siege last time, so it's not bad. When it's terrible. Okay, so we're good. And I still have people that don't have artificial enhancements. That's sad. All right, so let's go ahead and take a good look at our base in totality. So this is beautiful. I've still got so much to do and go through. As a matter of fact, my guys are not powered. I gotta go fix that like now. But to give you a look, so we have 4 divisions of the base. We've got stasis. This is this one down here. Stasis, that is our production and storage. We got Kairos, which is growing, which is living quarters. Our ideological room. What the hell is it? Medical. Okay, never mind. We're not worried about him. It's a shame that he didn't get all of his bits, but that's fine. Kairos, throne room, our grand chronometer, living as some battery, and then we have our shrines out here as well. Aeon is our main prison, our warden room, our scientific genetic room of doom. I have another small little recreation area. I say that small, but it's not very small. Bedrooms for our crew. We got the Grand Medica with a huge operating thing and the requisite freezer to go with it. We have our Sanguiphage rooms with their ensuite death rest capsules. We have our Mechanator complex, which is right up here, our Mechanator production area. And then we just added this down here. This is our secondary nugget farm storage unit with the requisite generators. I got to deconstruct them, put them out. We have this area here on the outside. It is our mausoleum for our people, and then it is the biological graveyard where our trees take care of all the rest of the corpses. So that way we don't have to worry about it. All we got to do is haul them once, and then boom, they're fertilizer. It's a little dim and dark, but it's fine. As the Rimworld goes, I'm actually running a very, very nice colony right now. We're not turning humans into human leather cloaks. So I think we're on the oh hell, what's the term? I think we are on the righteous side of the equation. Possibly. I'll make sure that all of my you don't actually get all that, do you? We may need to add another miscellaneous because I don't think it hits all of these here, or we had to readjust because Reddit lied to me. Reddit said the biggest room that I could have and fit everything in and be within range of this fucking thing is a 25 by 25. They lied. They lied to me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not that upset about it. No, those do have power. They're just fluctuating. Perfectly fine. This is being done that it has been smoothed out, so we're gonna plunk our walls back in. I believe those are marble. Give me some time to think. Put the wall up, and then we'll remove that, and then we'll get floors in and all of the goodies. There's lots of goodies. So let's get that done. These need to be deconstructed. And we're probably going to... We might lose our shards for these. So we're going to go ahead and deconstruct and see if we get our shards back. We may not, and that's okay. Because we're going to build them upstairs. And if we have to go more shard hunting, I have ways of getting shards. Also, 4 people viewing me today. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the streamo. Hopefully, I won't get another phone call, but that is neither here nor there. Because we all have to do the adulting stuff, whether we want to or not. Also, I think my mouse is dying. Let's fix that. Let's go ahead and plug in all the things while I'm thinking about it. All right, headphones plugged in. Battery. Yes, I know you're charging the battery because you're a very good phone. Headphone. Did I call you a phone? I think I called you. It's fine. I don't think my headset's going to be upset at the semantics since it's a, you know, not an actual living thing. Excuse me. Did I take my meds this morning? I don't think I did. Let's get ready. While I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, no, the fact that I've forgotten my medicines more times than not is bad. And I need to, there's my luck scan. I need to be making sure I'm taking these daily. I gotta set more alarms on my phone. It's hell on wheels having ADHD when you know you gotta do a thing and you can't do a thing and then you go to do a thing again and you're like, did I get my shards back? Fuck. Not all of them. Okay, good news. I should have those shards squirreled away. Let's see. I thought you said your heart was doing great. It is. Got a little bit of a high cholesterol because I've lost so much weight. My body is taking the fat stored in the fat cells and spreading it out all over. So that means it's got to go through the body's workup system, meaning that yeah. Meaning that when everything goes through your body, it gets flushed out one way or another. And a lot of the times, the bad things or in fat cells get stuck in the veins going to your heart, called high cholesterol. And me eating like a trash panda this past week has not helped matters. So how many shards did we get out of that? 1. Out of 8 containers, we got 1 shard. It's fine. I have shards. I have enough shards to do the things we need done. To get some bioferrite and some steel back, but that's going to hurt on the shards. Ooh, okay. Let's get some floors in. And go ahead and safely deconstruct that. And why is nobody getting over there and tending the slash? Oh. Because I'm out of normal medicine. Well, let's fix that, shall we? Select heal roots. That's supposed to be heal root anyway. Is this ready? It is. We'll just put slash in there real quick. And of course, you will never haul, will you? Here. That was the goal for them long term, but let me take a picture so I remember how to immortalize him, because everybody that becomes advanced guys gets a name. And what I do is I snap a pick. And then when I go to make some more advanced thingies, fabricators or a medic. And I actually got somebody named Eviscerator, and he's going to be my medic. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put him. Let me go ahead and make him. Who has spots open? Victor actually has a lot of spots open. He doesn't have more than his required 21. So I'm going to have him make a medic. Bills. Just ate a paramedic. Details. Any mechanator. Nope. I want Victor. Victor, baby, you got some work to do, bud. Yeah, where'd he go? There he is. Yep, 15 at 21. Gotta put it to the top. What am I missing? Details. I had this problem once before where it didn't want to take people. Let me check, look on Victor's work schedule. Victor, he is Smith 1. So he should be able to do that no problem. Why do I not have any steel? That may be the issue. I am running a little low. I should be running so low that I can't produce. Never mind. Large Coke Zero's got it. Is there anything over here that I wanted to grab? I think that's bio-coded. Just my skulls. Oop, those. Wait a minute. How many more of those do you have left? Bio, I thought I used all of yours. Alright, we'll just start that scanner back. Where? Ah, the Broken Dominion has come to play. I've got them down here in stasis. They're eating the good food. They've got the good beds. They should have a wonderful time here. All right. Now that that's being done, let's get the steel in. Let's see if there's enough. Let's take a look at these bills. I did that one time before where it wouldn't let me do it with just one, but let me get missing my corpse. It's not down there, is it? No. These are for the things that I'm not quite ready for. Alright, so components. We have components. And we have steel. So what is the issue, buddy? We have high cores. We have high cores here. Oh! Nope, that's a high subcore. That is right. So what is your major malfunction, Bill? Alright, let's do this back down here. 101 high. Yep, no, those are basics. That's a high. We have one. We have more than enough. So let's go here. Until you have one. That is Victor. Is there no path? The fuck is going on here? Hold on a second. All right, so that one's not working. Let's try a different one. Let's do this one. Bills. Delete that one. Majestic Paramedic. Victor. It would do it for that one, but not that one. That is so weird. I have no mods that should interfere with that whatsoever. Hmm. 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 Something fucky is going on, but it's fine. We got our way around it. Victor's gonna make our first ER doc, and we're gonna call him. I have the name somewhere. We'll have to look. We'll have to look when it's born. We'll look. Let's go ahead and get somebody else to reload that. What time is it? It's 4 p.m. My night-night baby's just got up. Moss. Oh, never mind. Inferno Wings has got it. Go, baby. My mechs are on it. I don't have to worry so much. You, however, need a different room. I can't get those meals out of there. I have no place to stash them to at the moment, so we're just gonna rest, relax. Here comes Victor. He's gonna have a long day. I don't have any of the support ears supplies up here yet. Doing good getting the Medica done. Mosquito and Sierra. Hi guys, welcome to Have Fun Coming Through. Also, we had a cult come in last time we were doing the anomaly content. They came in to try to kidnap somebody, and then they just ran. Like, they came in, they were on my map for maybe a minute. I was clearing up some of the anomaly things, and then all of a sudden I went to go look for them. They left the map. They came in, took one look at my base and said, nah, dog, we're not fucking with this. They dipped. Rimworld is such a fun game. It was so good. Well, let's see. Are any of these in danger of... Oh, yep. Yep, a lot of the stuff is in danger of going out. Let's get some of these in. Food bins on Epsilon. I'm not worried about him food binging. Taters, precious. Yeah, some of these have been out here for a bit. Let's go ahead. Let's have them get a whole day in. But I know baby they do anything else. Victor should still be on that. That might be on the potatoes. I still have doors to get in. I still have a lot of painting and floors to do. Yeep. Yeep. Yeep, yeep, yeep. I only have 15 more nuggets that we have to process. So that's 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So we should be able to get that done today. I was hoping we'd be able to get it done the other day, but I did not look out on the nugs. Good news is our animals are back, but they're also separated out halves and halves. No, one pulsar would do the trick. And our things are good. I have enough people to separate them out halves and halves for sure. Especially if I activate our bottoms here. All right, we'll let them get their holiday in, and then we're going to put off that very last. Yep, I have one more pulsar. I have enough spots for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 2 more, and I also need to put them in a better room. We kind of expanded on this last time. In theory, I could block off either side of that, but I don't want to do that. But I want to make sure that we have maximum. I don't think we'll get more than 8. 8 is actually going to be pretty terrifying. Okay, we'll let them have their holiday, and then we'll set off the last one, and we'll be as good with it as we can be. This, though, is still open. I need this closed. Glabius. I can't draft you. I think you're too far away from your guy. But just stand there. Right. Excuse the aunts. They have no permission to come out. Garnet's going to close it. Good girl, Garnet. We do need to check on what this is. It's cycloid leaves. We're out of spots for cycloid leaves? Yes, we are. Did I ever unforbid that? No. We're good. I could be making flake and yow. The plague. Ha! Blocked. Take that, bitches. Also need to get that ovum downstairs, like, sweet. And our bioferrite is finally coming back up. Good. I think I want to do bioferrite floors over there. It's going to be a bit of a haul, but I don't mind. And we have the color palettes already set, so I don't have to worry about what colors we're going to use over there. Everything is indoors. Beautiful. All right, slash, here we go. So we just got to remember that we have 2 cores for Mr. Slash'ems. That's a distress signal. Ooh, let's go do that. Let's give my people time to get up. We're going to go do the distress signal, I think. Yes. That way we don't have to set off our things, and then we could probably turn a few and see how many we do need to get on that last pulsar. Sweet. And we get another shard, which we desperately need. Tattered apparel. Excuse you? Who? Chris. Garrett, do you still have... Yes, I forced the vaccine helmet on you. Sorry, buddy. They were my orbital crew, because Chris is our grand excavator now. Who do I want to take? Is it close? It should be very close. Distress signal. Buxfag. Jump to locale. Let's see how far away it is. And do we want to take the Velcro, or do we want to take the regular ships? We have everything we need on the Velcro, including beds. Let's take the Velcro for this. And then I'll be able to put down spots for Heelys and such. Yeah, let's take the Velcro. I haven't taken the Velcro out in a bit. So I need my crew. Let's do the top 10. So we got food. Let's do the top 12. We have things for build and grab anchors. Yes, we do. Yes, we have everything that we need. All right, let's get the ship started. We're going to go launch. All right, so we're not going to do any of these. None of those. GK and Ryan. And then we're not going to take any of these guys. You guys stay. We're taking Lulu, Captain, Chris. None of my Nana babies get to go. Evans and Hector can stay behind. So that's a crew of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's just take 13. Oh no. Let's do that. Zan has to stay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I gotta drop one. Let's drop Chris. Lulu's a good. Alright, crew count 12. So we got the maximum amount of crew. Piloting ability. Alright, so we may have to stay there for a couple days, but everybody should have everything that they need. Let's begin our launch. And unpause the game. It's a little shitty to keep farming him for cores. No, that is a function that they put in the game. And we're absolutely going to use that to our greatest advantage. As I laugh evilly and maniacally into the mic. Also, when you go ahead and power these on as well, we have enough battery power that we should be able to land without it draining our batteries. Let's see, how do you have power to the ship when the power supply isn't on? Because I did a smart thing. I ran a power line to it. Well, I mean, it might be a little insane to power an already powered ship, but don't worry about it. It's fine. We have things to do. 90 chem fuel. Yes, I don't mind that there's acidic fog. Here we go. Preparing for I will never get fucking tired of that. Ever. Look how beautiful. So we get to pick a place to land. Beautiful. All right, so what do we got? We want to be close enough. Our turrets are probably going to take the majority of those out before we even get outside. Hi there. No, it's a bot. Go away, Mr. Bot. I'm not interested in you. Close enough to be a bother. But far enough away that we're not messing with anything. Confirm landing zone. Beautiful. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to set us a little zone for home. Just on this map. There we go. We're going to set everybody to Traveler. That's with us. Oh, we'll just set everybody for Traveler just in case. I can't remember who's where. And I can't just select the people that are with us. So just to be on the safe side. Then we're going to do our very first grab core. We need a little bit more steel. It's not enough. That's fine. We can find some steel. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to find some steel. Go ahead and get them to start on that. After everybody evidently takes their meditation break. Let's see. Looks like they already killed some nugs. There's one. Tuskspike. 3. 4. 4 chances for nugs. So we're just going to go in and beat the shit out of them, but not until we get that done. Oh, schedule. Everybody gets to be scheduled home, please. My colonists are like, yeah, Mom, I know we're in this dangerous map, but we need a minute to just get our zen on. So if you could not interrupt this while we're meditating, that would be lovely. My colonists are such drama queens. I love them so much. The definition of love right here. We have shit to do, but I'm letting them get their fill in. All right. Do we have any steel on this beautiful valley? Let's take a look at this. That is a side-to-side valley. Look how pretty. I don't think we have any defying features. Oh, a ambush, you say? Oh, no. Say it isn't so. Oh, and they're coming right for us. Okay, guys. I really do need to interrupt your meditation just for a hot minute. Well, let's go ahead and draft everybody. We're going to put them right down here below the engines. And, take care of some business. Hopefully. Stop fighting, you two. Alright, so Wicked has some flares. We're absolutely going to throw those out. Beautiful. Do another little stun. It's a stunner! Which is absolutely hilarious, because if you guys don't know anything, my player that this tune is named after, Wicked Aria, she got the title #1 stunner in our D&D game, which is beautiful. Please don't kill the last one. I'm gonna have you guys go and punch him. Just a little punch. Don't kill. Motherfucker. Arg. It's okay. It's fine. My guys are too powerful for the nuggums. It's okay. It means we only have 3 shots left at the last of them. I think I'm going to send my gunners with my meleeers to do other bits. Because we need these 3. I'm also going to go ahead and put down some holding spots. Let's just call 3. We'll do more if needed, but we shouldn't need any more. I don't think we're going to have to worry about another ambush. So let's send some of my gunners out. Alright, Wicked. Alright, we're going to send our Singiphages. Going to draft them. We're going to unschedule them for them to be unrestricted so I can pull them where I need. And we cannot Psychic Shock Lance them at all. So what we are going to do is we're probably going to do I have anybody that's a Skippy? No. But I can long jump out of range if necessary. There we go. They're coming to me. Blue, I do not want you fighting that guy. You'll kill him. I don't want it dead, tough Spiky. Perfect. That was beautiful. Lou. Undraft, but I do want you to capture tough Spike. Beautiful. Now we just need to do that 3 more times. Shouldn't take very long. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and draft you guys to do just that. They all have long jump, so I don't have to worry about them getting injured. Yep. All right, so that's a no. Damn it. That's okay. I'll put them here. When I wicked do a flare. Beautiful. Wrong target, guys. Perfect. Don't kill him. Damn. All right, coagulate you. Coagulate you. All right, you guys cannot draft. I should be able to handle that. Just one tough spike, huh? All right. Make sure that that entity, best quality medicine, maintain only. They should go ahead and fix that. Now we're going to send the rest of our people down here to explore, grab all the goodies, get the shards, and then we can go home. You guys, I'll draft you. Put you right here. And then we're going to claim all of the things for McCullinaw. Mine. I only got one tough from Spike. It's fine. All right. Let's go here, then here. We could get lucky and find one inside. All right, you guys all. That should be a shard or a good bit. Ooh, it's a good goody bit. You can't carry anything? There's my shard. Alright, so far, other than the shards and a couple of bits, go ahead, orders. Let's unforbid. And then you guys get to go up here. So just the one nug. It's okay. What is this? That's a pit burrow. Well, I didn't get a ambush signal, so we should be okay. Make sure there's probably something in there. One more run of destruction, and then you guys... Oh, there's another nug. There's another nug. Don't kill him. Just knock him out. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, you guys get to continue on. Let's get that knocked out. All right, I guess we're all done. There we go. I don't see anything but the one left. So let's see what our timer is for relaunching the ship. We got one day out here. That's fine. We need to get the steel anyway. Orders. You guys can now be all unrestricted, please. Orders. Let's deconstruct that steel. Don't think those are still floors. Marble tile, atomic. We need some more steel. I could send my miners out to explore some. One steel vein should give us enough to get this started. Yeah, let's do some orders. Let's do a little bit of a strip mine in here. Not a lot, just a little poke. Let's see what we can find. And we'll do a little bit of a zone right up here. Get all of our goodies. Storage. Allow all except for corpses and chunks. We don't need no chunks. Everything else can get hauled. Eat them and see it. Lulu should get on that pretty quick. So polluted tile, but we're not landed on pollution. We're close to it, but I don't think that'll carry over. And we're only going to be here a day or so, so it should be fine. I'm also going to need to get another training run. Oh, speaking of a training run, there's one right there. We'll go do that in just a hot minute. Go ahead and deconstruct this down here as well. Free components, but let's let them do their little poke hole first. There it is. So we don't have to do anything else. Right here. And there is enough to get our anchor built. No more. No longer the days where we have to scrimp and save to do grab anchors. Now we can just make them. Get everything mined out. Get everything back on the ship. We also need another one of these things while I'm thinking about it. That is just a jade. I don't think we have any jade here. We'll do a simple... We'll do another simple shelf. That will be for steel. Let's do it with uranium. Furniture. Uranium. I want to link settings. Perfect. Meteorite with marble. Trade with the Keo. Now let's go do this trade right quick. I don't have to worry about my guys. Who's close? Binks. Let's go trade, baby. Pretty sure that's Lagua. And they're at 88. So we need 12 gifties. I can totally do that. Because for mammal meals, all the Nutrimine, all the herbal medicines because we're low, all the bioferrite, all the plasteel. We don't have to worry about a soother. No, we do need extra soothers. Sometimes I can't chant. We got an extra one of those. We got an extra one of those. I only need one of each, Gene. I don't need two. Carpenter seeds, reinforced barrels. Psychic shock and insanity lances. Those are worth their weight in gold. Quite literally. Alright, let's sell them stuff. Alright, that's 2. And you guys don't want none of our goodies, huh? Well, sell the art. That'll help us out a little bit. We should automatically get clip. Ah, yes we do. We absolutely have a way of getting rid of that negative number. One one three four 1113. That's over their limit. And to 97. Don't even have to gift. That's how good we are at that. That needs to be hauled urgently. Anything else I think is fine outside for the moment. Let's get back to my guys. Oh, wrong guys. Insufficient. I know it's insufficient containment. It's okay. They'll get better contained. I just need the rest of the steel and then we are out of here. Dang bots getting in my stream. They need to leave us little guys alone. I also ignore that. I'm not tired. My body just thinks I'm tired and it's lying to me. How dare. How dare. It lied to me like that. Well, looks like we got a secondary mission to go to. Yeah, we can handle that. I am not worried about that in the least. We may have to stay for a bit. That's perfectly fine. We'll get some more resources, and we gotta wait for that to be built. I thought it was completed. It's not. We also have plenty of uranium and everything else. Let's get it built. Beautiful. All right, let's launch. Ooh, I got 11 hours. Okay. Let's get all the steel hauled. That'll be a good thing to do. Select similar. Haul urgently. Let's see if we are missing anything else. We want to get these in. Haul urgently. Let's get the plasteel in. Don't think they have anything else of value. This is Buck's flag, so we don't have to worry about. Look at that door. Yeah, I think we're okay. Not interested in the tables. They don't have the cool tables like the other place had. We'll just get them to do a haul day. So this is a trade request. We haven't had one of those in a bit. 6 array headsets of normal quality. 46 days, though it won't. We'll take a look at that. That may be something that we go out and just, you know, just to take our ship out. Just to stretch our ship legs a little bit. And this is gonna be done even before the ship is ready to launch again. Yep, everybody's got good beds. Beautiful. Now we wait. Let me go ahead and get a ship over here just for the moment, just to grab those guys. Xander, you're not doing anything. Get in the shuttle, baby. Is that a shuttle we want to take? Yes. We're going to get Xander to come and grab the guys, so that way we can go ahead and get them in confinement. Containment super fast. We're going to launch. Zoom in. Let's put you right there, Xander. Alright, so we're going to have you draft. Alright, so this is weird. Why is my carry command not working? Because he's able to get up. Let's go knock him down. Eat him. No shooting. Alright, good. Carry tough spike. Place tough spike in budget rental. Eat him. You can draft. Kiki, you can draft. We're going to go ahead and deconstruct that one. Are you already down again? All right. There we go. Carry Tough Spike. Oh, Tough Spike. All right. Ryan, you can undraft. Xander, you can get in the shuttle. And you should be able to launch in just a hot minute. All right, we're going to have them launch, and then we're not going to put them down there. We're going to actually drop our ship right here. We will absolutely bring it back. All right. So 1, 2, perfect. Garnet. Capture Tough Spike. Xander. Capture Tough Spike. I think I've got to reset them for good things, but that's 2. It's only 13 more. Yes, I know. Title requires bedroom. You're fine. Entity. Best meds. Maintain only. Entity. Best meds. Maintain only. All right. You should be ready to launch. 4 hours. Everybody's moods are high. Beautiful. Is it gonna bug me that one guy is still alive? Yes. Let's go end it. I mean, might as well go for broke. I mean, I don't want to leave one alive. You know, what if that's the one that goes on to infect more people? Only look can handle it, like, easy. Yep. Didn't even break a sweat. And now we just wait. There are things that I can do to make the cooldowns a whole lot easier. I thought I slipped you on. Designate. Oh. Maybe because I did it when we were launching, it messed it up. All right. SS Velcro, ready to launch again. Launch, baby. Everybody. Don't have any of these things to take. Begin. We're going to go ahead and sit down at the smoke spewer. Confirm on the landing. And we did not destroy the tile. attack has begun. They're down there. Yeah, that should be perfectly fine. Also, this map is fucking cool. We cannot stay on a cool looking map, guys. We're a 100-year colony. We can't do it. But what we can do is fuck these guys up for sure. We got a turret that's blocked by a building. Fan-fucking-tastic. So we're going to draft my guys. We're going to bring them down here. We're going to put them right there in the blind spot. And then we are going to fuck shit up. We do have a proximity detector. Not worried about that. Let me get somebody who's got a psychic shock lance. Who would that be? Oh, I have to look, don't I? That'd be Jace. Jace, you get right here on the corner, baby. And we're going to psychic shock lance the most dangerous of those, which is going to be the Scorcher. Beautiful. All right, do I have any more? I do. Who else has got a lance? With the Scorchers down, everything else is brilliant. Ryan. Let's go, buddy. Oh, you can't quite see it, can you? Now you can. Beautiful. All right, we'll put my people right here. We're going to deploy the smoke pops. Right here. Beautiful. And then we're going to have our shooter attack. And let's wake this guy up. Beautiful. Now we're going to go and melee the fuck out of this thing. Back off. Laurel, run. Very nice. I'm going to melee attack this thing to death. And then we're going to claim this. My orders. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and go inside. It says pregnant. Lovely. Is Issa already downstairs? She is. And we're just going to go ahead and take care of that smoke spear real quick. Beautiful. So we're going to undraft all my people. We're going to... What are you doing? Eating at a table. Can't say I blame you. Let's go ahead and vein mine order that. That. We got a couple of days here. So oh. Do we have... Is there a... Ancient danger? Is there an ancient danger that we can get into? Ha 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 ha. Get in, play. Don't see any. Sulfur spout. We do need another zone. Right here, and we'll put this one for corpses of mechs. Corpses. There we go. Orders. Unforbid all the things. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where are you guys going? I don't think we have to worry about the weight limit on the ship. Where are you going? What doing? Oh, they're meditating. They're finding whatever they can to meditate on. Beautiful. We also have a chance to get some extra chem fuel. These glowing pods, I think, are chem fuel pods. But yeah, no, mostly it's going to be getting goodies. Some uranium there. More steel, more components. I don't have to worry about anybody manhunting us because we just don't. We fixed that little issue earlier. We just wait for them to hang out. Looks like chinchillas are good on this space. What else can we find? Wildlife. Megavole and Colossus toads and Cassia. Oh shit! I gotta put our anchor down. Let's not forget that. It's very importante. Grab anchor. We want to come back here. We know Colossus toads are here and the mole guys. Roar! 2 more hours, and then I gotta go get a shower, get ready for food and fun. My poor brother-in-law. My poor brother. He just poor dude. He's got conscripted to go with us, and I get it, but my sister is just so fucking cute when she does that. It's adorable. And it must be shared. Get away with recording it. I damn sure would, but you can't. We'll ruin the room for everybody else, and I don't want to do that. No ruins, all fun. Yep. So what's our timer over here? 21 hours? Perfectly acceptable. That'll give my guys time enough to get everything done. Do I want any of these? I think these are, they smell really bad. The Refafalas. Do I want more urns? Probably need to get more urns. There's some tables. I miss my minify everything, but I decided not to deminify everything because it was an extra mod and I don't have room for. Victor overdosed. On what? You're not allowed to take Yao Yao. All right, let's get this taken care of immediately. Tater. Rescue. Is that why it's saying that he's taking hard drugs? Let me look at my assignments. Tea time. Sakite tea only. Why are you taking Yao Yao? That's Victor. He's on no drugs as well. Let's put him on tea time. I see if that helps. Whatever the hell he's doing. Are you gonna... Doesn't require healing? Can I do anything to help that? Hmm. I only have one. That is probably why he said he used a hard drug. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Lovely note on that. We are actually needing that build. Good. This map is gorgeous, though. You zoom out, it looks like a field of starry night. However, we can't build on this. One, it's very hard to see. Even if I do get this lit up, and then two, it's not my ideal location. And it's open. Well, it's medium. Is that a... Nope. No ancient danger for me to poke into? Oh, that's a shame. Well, not getting an ancient danger tag nowhere, and I got my people running all about this place, so... That's a shame. Ancient dangers are fun. Well, they're fun now. Beginning of the series, not so much. I almost obliterated this colony because I opened the ancient danger. I had to do, I think it was GK's night ceremony to get those guys to come in and actually deal with the problems ourselves, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And it's okay. I absolutely did not almost kill my colony at this jump street. So good. I've got unsweet tea, and I am not hating it. Usually I get the 0 sugar sweet tea, but my mom accidentally ordered me this unsweet tea, and I'm actually kind of digging it. I get a little hit of caffeine. It's got some flavor to it. I know. It's like, see it, but aren't you Southern in that like anthema tea? No. I also got to watch my blood sugars, which are doing really well, by the way. Thank you for asking. I'm super. Thanks for asking. Yeah. I may have watched that South Park movie. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't like the new South Parks though. Everything after like even the one with World of Warcraft was a little much for me. The whole pooping in a thing was just gross. We do have low food, but that's fine. We're about to be home. Nadej has reached the age of 7. Let's see. First one, traits, 4 passions. Yes. So we have Misandrous Masochist, Teetotaler, Undergrounder, Body Modder, and Kind. So we're already an Undergrounder and Body Modder. Teetotaler is not going to work for me. Misandrous and Masochistic is not either, so she will be Kind. Which fits. I actually know Nadej, and she is like one of the, she made me laugh out loud the first time I met her, and that is hard to do because I'm so nervous around new people. We're going to go mining, artistic, like construction, and medical. Beautiful. My babies are growing up, and we're getting more babies. So the mole hole of love is actually doing what it's supposed to. We're having babies down here. Nobody's fallen into love, but that's because I have mostly couples down here. These guys should be ready to go in just a hot minute. $11 hours, but it does also say that we're on low on food. That's got to be here because we got nutrient paste everywhere else. Is my underground area okay? Yes, we have food for days. My above ground area. Did we go through our stockpile? No. No, we have not. Our stockpile is beautiful. Right, so it's got to be them over here just because we only have a couple of meals left. Am I planning on dominating the world on this run? Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. I do know that most of the enemy factions will be, but I gotta get all that set up. Mad Colossus Toad. That's gotta be here. Jump to locale. I don't think I have to worry. Especially not if he's going after Lou. I don't have to worry at all. Lulu is a beast. And to prove that to you, let's take a look at her stats. We haven't taken a look at stats on Lulu. Construction, mining, melee, crafting. And she was my OG pawn. I did not fuck with her stats too much. Lou, you gonna see? I love my namesake so much. She's such a badass. I don't have to worry about a damn thing with her. All right, we're going to wait for Arya to get that little bit done, and then we're going to... Oh, excuse you. You must find that, please. Pleasant, thank you. The boy is off today, so we could be D&Ding, but he has plans. And as a supportive auntie, I can't say, no, you must play D&D with me. So right now, our D&D series is on a slight hiatus. However, I do have plans with Cages to do for him to jump back into my Guild Wars series. We'll probably start that next week because I wasn't able to plan very well. But we're going to get that started. I'm hoping my sister joins us in that series just as kind of like a guest star. But if she doesn't, it's fine. Also, you guys will absolutely adore Cage's sense of humor. He is so fucking funny. He's got that dry, and I fall for it every damn time because I am the Mies. So of course I fall for it every time. So that's going to be a lot of fun just to get in and just to have another collab going on, which is amazing. Like, I'm just so stoked. The D&D game Over the Pond is completed. We had a fun time. I had to rush the ending just a little bit because I had to leave. I have a very strict end time on my streams. Why? Because I'm an adult and I have to do the adult thing and be like, hey, we need to do this and we need to do that. And I can't just walk around hit people with a football bats. I'll get a jail. And I don't look good in orange, damn it. But yeah, we should be ready to launch in 4 hours. By that point, we're going to go ahead and get a haul on all the things. Select some other things on map. 4,000 units of steel. Yeah, that's going to take them quite a bit to get that hauled in. And then we're just going to cancel our dig orders. Because we only have 4 hours left. Diggy, 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 diggy. Diggy, diggy hole. Yeah, I like the diggy, diggy hole song. I'm a Minecraft fan. What do you expect? Also, it's bad ass. Cancel those out. That should be all the dig orders canceled. So now all they got to do is haul. Spirit surgery on Cubert. And then we'll launch. We'll get everybody home. We'll give them a day to rest. We'll probably go down to the mole hole and get some more of those fucking fortified walls broken down. And, yeah. We got plans, baby. Are they good plans? Again, I don't know. But they're my plans. So possibly. I'll take that as a good 70% yes, 30% I'm going to fuck something up. Which is par for the course, actually. which is fine. Don't be afraid of failing. If I was afraid of failing, we would never have had run 3, which is technically run 3. I just learned not to get pacifists. I may put the pacifists. Yep, it's gonna be a words are hard day. But they're all hauling stuff. Everything should be in momentarily. I can expand these zones just to make sure I've got enough room. Deconstruct that. Expand more space, just so that way we can make sure that we get all the goodies in. Nope. You delete. You expand those. So we should be able to get all the goodies in. And now I know I do have enough steel and uranium and components to do what we need to do. I would like to throw on a couple of Vanos in here, just so that way we don't have to worry about the power supply bleeding out. But that's not an imperative, that's just a want. Now, to build the SS Beerus, we're going to need a full map. It's got to be very close to Tasty Mountain Home, so that way we can move our resources extremely easily. And we will. We'll set up a little hut down there at the bottom. And we're going to max out the SS Beerus. But that is going to be a long, long process, which is good because we have a 100-year colony and I have all the time in the world to do this in. So we don't have to rush. The next 20 years, we're not going to focus on any goals other than to find our new colony home, tear down some freer fighter. But right now, at this moment, we're working on getting the last of our nuggets. As a matter of fact, I can go ahead and start the nugget process. Nope. I need to be there to oversee the nuggetization process because a lot of shit can go wrong very quickly. And we'll do that. We'll turn them into nuggets while we're waiting for everybody to get reacclimated to the home. And I think it should be the last of what we got to haul. It's right there. And a little bit down here. But I'm not gonna hold up our ship launch just because we're hauling shit. All right, you guys can go ahead and come on in. Drop what you were grabbing. We have enough stuff. Beautiful. Next. Gorgeous. Now it looks like when we do these and we leave a grav anchor, it may leave our tags up, which are perfectly fine. All right, is that in perfectly? Yes, it is. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and we gotta flick these powers off. Ah, they stay in solid states. Okay. All right, let's get everybody's beds back. Arya and GK. Lulu and Ryan. Beautiful. All right, let's begin our nuggetization. You guys should be completely healed by now. They're not even healed up yet. That is insane. All right, so we're going to wait. Can I launch you? Darn it. Get Jill. Launch. Here. And we're just going to put you back. in your spot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I know I can do that on my base. Lovely. Let's go take a look at the world and see why these aren't. Met cluster. We destroyed the spewer, but the tag is still there. I think it's because we have gears there. Or it could be one of the things where you send the ship and it doesn't clear the tag. It's perfectly fine. All of our big beds are taken, so I'm not really worried about it. And I don't think I've got anybody else. Brienne. I don't think I've got any of our couples separated out. Hush has got some chemical damage. That's okay. We'll take care of that for sure. And that quest. Trade with the Keo. So we need to do 6 array headsets for Silinks and advanced components. I don't think we're going to take that. I really don't. Warren and Garnet. Well, that's a good combo. I'm going to set this for colonists. We're going to put Garnet up here so that way she can stay close. It's not the best bedroom, but it's all right. Now, we have a mech roaming around here that doesn't have a name. Paramedic 1. So we're going to put them to that, and then we're going to rename it after one of our guys that I got the heart and soul out of. Their names are Euthanizer. Yes, that's an actual name of colonist that I took care of. EUTHANIZER. And we're going to keep Euthanizer up here in Aeon Chronos. Assign. Next. So, Chronos Aeon, you stay up there, buddy. Let's check our zone to make sure. Aeon Chronos. Yep. And they should have access to everything else that has access to. Perfectly good. Good deal. Now, Furifido is raiding us. Over here. There's nothing to raid, buddy. Well, let's see. Is it because I still have stuff to haul? Let's cancel all the orders. Let's go to the world. Oh no. I may have to go in and disable those. Okay. So I'm not getting the abandoned tags, but I think it's because we put down an anchor. If we have to go in and then redo and then take away the anchors, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Elvin, get in. Can you do construction? Yes, you can. Get in the shuttle. Let's see if we destroy the anchor after its usefulness is over, if it destroys the map tile. It shouldn't. This is new. Alright, launch. Baby, you can begin your assault all you want to. Alright, so we're going to set to load. You and all the goodies. The only thing the mod does is change the recipe for that. So that's gotta be a part of Odyssey. Let's see if this clears it. Okay. So we can't leave grav anchors behind, or it turns it into our settled tile. Okay. Okay. Oh, because I claimed that too. That's fine. He's just gonna bash his head against the door a couple times. So we're gonna have to... That sucks. Is that a setting? Let's look. Options. Run background, auto saves, auto save interval, gameplay. Mod options. Okay, so not a mod. It's gotta be base game, so that means that we may have to just destroy. Oh, you're gonna do it for me? Well, thank you for that. There we go. All right, so we can't put down... We cannot put down grav anchors unless I want to claim the base. All right, so that changes things. That changes things a lot. So when we land, if we want to try to keep it, we want to put down an anchor. But that immediately makes it a colony. Good to know. But also, motherfucker. That is not what I expected to happen on that. So does that change my plans? A little, but not game-breakingly so. Hi, Beerus. Yes, you're a good kitty. All right, so that doesn't break my plans, but it does mean that I need to go take me a little bit of a walk break because I've definitely been on here for 2 hours without going to walk. I'm going to go refresh my tea, ignore my cats because they have been absolutely fed the best. There's That's why they're bugging me. You can see the bottom of their food bowl. So let me go ahead and top off their food bowl, run to the restroom, and I will be right back. You guys enjoy the visuals while I am gone. Don't let anything happen to my ponds. I'll hold you personally responsible for it if it does. I don't know how, but hey, logic has no place in this at the moment. Oh, I also got to tell you guys how piano went this. That's great. I was honest. Absolutely matters. Oh, oh my goodness. Yep. Sit on my ass too. See that? That took a little longer than planned. My sister is mopping the floor and we have tile floor, which means I have to walk like a snail. Why? Because I'm klutzy and I will absolutely slip brain myself. Because of course I will. No kidding. What do? Being a brat? Yes, you're fulfilling your destiny well. I applaud you. Just don't knock over my tea again. Well, it wasn't them that knocked over my tea last time on my brand new keyboard. It was me because I moved my tea so he wouldn't knock it over. And what did I do? Knocked it over. Beggars are hoping for aid. What do you want? If it's beer, you guys can go fuck right off. 700 silver. We got that. Chris. Let's go ahead and give them some money. I don't mind helping out when they ask for reasonable stuff. I had one crew come in. I want a beer. They didn't want money. They didn't want Heelys. They didn't want steel or plasteel to rebuild their stuff. Or they didn't want wood or animals. No, they wanted fucking beer. You kidding me? You come to my colony, you ask me for help, and then you want beer to get drunk? Fuck right on off, buddies. Hey, kitty. Yeah, sure, very good kitty. Let me put my tea up here where there's zero chance of my cats or myself knocking it off. Means I need to put that one right there. This one needs to go up here. I've got a little micro cooler that I used to keep sodas in. Are you guys ready to be nuggets? No. They got their ass handed to them. All right, so let's go ahead and designate these toggles off. And now I know I got to do that before ship launch. You guys are still... No. Let's get you guys good beds. Captain and Brienne. So that way they're together again. Zoya, Jace, Odin, Laurel. Odin is married as well. Odin. Oh, well, I thought you were married, buddy. Who else we got? Zoya, Jace, Laurel, Soren, and Kiki. Soren, you got to get your bedroom. That's for Soren. This is for Zoya. She gets jealous. And who else got the third room? Kaz. Kaz is downstairs. That's right. That leaves Jace, Laurel, Kiki, and Elvin. Chris and Moss are together. Should still have their bed. Kiki, Laurel, Jace, who else am I missing? Elvin and Gear. Edom, Elvin and Gear. Okay. Edom, Gear, Edom, and Elvin. Tater and Elvin are social fighting. What started that? Elvin flagrantly disrespected Tater's eating habits. Speaking of eating, no we don't. Elvin. Tater, you get to rescue Elvin. We don't leave our friends busted in the middle of the road, buddies. We don't do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and delete these zones. And everything will be moved around. Good, 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 good. So this is ready. I want to do uranium walls in here. No, there's no need to do uranium walls in here. That's right. Do you want to do bioferrite floors, though? I don't know that I have enough to do the whole thing for bioferrite. It's 340. Bioferrite is a very precious resource right now. I can do that later. So for now, why don't we go with some, what do we got over here? Marble and sandstone both. We also need to go ahead and get some more sandstone. Our Jesus on a cracker. Okay, details. Look everywhere. Yep. That's what I get for not paying attention. That's fine there. Let's put it to 60. All right, that should stop that. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's go to assign. Let's get everybody back on paste. Paste, paste. It doesn't take them very long to work through all of that. At all. Hi, buddy. No, I just topped off your food bowl. So there's nothing wrong with your food. You're just being the absolutest of all brats. It's fine. They're cats. They're fulfilling their job descriptions. Part equipment on Chris. Lovely. We can't use it, but it's still lovely. And I wanted some more good chairs. These are going wonderfully. That excellent. We can deconstruct. I am dead set on getting this good. So that's all. Those are all off. They'll slowly begin to move that. And now it is time to set off our everything. Elvin gets to set out because she is absolutely wrecked. But we have a good amount of animals. And we should be able to get the rest of our nuggets at least begun. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Tater and Elvin down here because they are injured. We're going to take the rest of our people. That's the entire top line. We're going to draft them. Right there. I'm going to take... Who's close? Alpha. You get to be drafted to hit the switch. These three can come as well. Beautiful. Fibrous mechanites. Yep, that tracks. Stop. No, buddy, you gotta go. Thank you, sir. So that's going to hinder us a smidge, but hopefully not too much. Okay, that should be the last of my runners. Got one scraggler. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to divide our guys in half. Half over here. The other half over here. Now our turret should take care of most of this. Odin, you get to over here. And Alpha. There we go. Beautiful. Yep. Like I said, our turrets will take care of most of them. We're just looking to get as many nuggets as we can. I don't think we spawned a lot of nuggets. That's fine. We're just want to clear off the majority of them. The guys right here, so make sure that they're tastier targets. And we'll just rescue those that we can and not worry about the rest of them. No, it's normally not wise to do battles on two fronts, but here I think we're going to be okay. I do want my frontliners out front, though. Let's try that. And these guys over here are doing exceptionally well. Let's put our frontliners out front. So we're doing good. Don't kill my nugs. We're gonna send these guys for this guy. These guys for this guy. Just knockouts, please. No deaths. Damn it. We do have them set on don't kill, or it's going to be very hard for them to kill. And our melee guys should get the rest of those. Beautiful. Martina, since you're hurt, you can grab that tough spike. Beautiful. How's over here? Doing great. Is that an alive tough spike? It is. Beautimous. Alright, let's get them out and about just a little bit more. You guys are doing great. Let's have you go here. All right, you guys. Shooties. Don't kill it. We're not killing. Beautiful. Jace. Capture Jeffsack. Good, 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 good. Killed the other one, didn't we? Yeah. Let's check on the other side. How you guys doing? You guys are doing beautifully. We're going to send you guys to melee attack this guy. Lou, I want you to change your target to this guy. Hector, this guy. Laurel, this guy. Yorick, this guy. Yes. Burn it. Undraft. Capture. Alright. How's everybody over here? Doing good? Yes, you are. Alright, so their side is almost completely done. They just got 2 remaining. Kill it. Kill it. And then you guys can undraft. Beautiful. Alright, these guys are... Looks like that's going to be the last of them. So we're going to do a little bit of a different thing with my guys. We're going to do a stockpile zone right here. I'm going to go storage. Clear all. We want entity corpses, critical. And then I'm going to put down 2 little production zones. And the bills. Butcher creature details. All entity corpses. Drop on 4. Limited radius. Copy. Paste. 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 Beautiful. All right. These guys have got 2 to go and smush, and after that, they can all relax for a hot minute. These guys are already done. And we're going to urgently. I think those are the only corpses that are survivable, which is fine. And then Martina is being cured. All right, so let's make sure that all the entities get the best quality medicine. Maintain only. Beautiful. We just don't want them to haul entity corpses in here at the moment. So let's turn entity corpses off there. Oh, there's no chance of overhauling. And everybody's going to take a day and get it. Got some ferrous mechanites. Everybody will be in a poor mood for a little bit, but I can't do a pulse until everybody's healed up, so I will wait. And then we're going to take a look at our nugs. That's good. Our euthanizer is doing exactly what he needs to do. Fully healed, fully healed, fully healed. Yeah, we're doing great. So I want to put a little storage thing in here just for the moment for the twisted meat. Storage. I'm going to add twisted meat to that. So that way we can get it all in. And good. Martina. Martina is a little bit ill. But that's fine. Kiki, can you do cooking? That is an entity corpse. Yes. What's your creature? These two corpses. Tough spec corpse. Yes. Unlimited range. Is that because it's not home zoned home? Probably. Hmm. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. Chris, I don't think you can cook. The Wicked should do the majority of that. We are getting bills. Do forever. Thank you, Velcro. It's exactly what I needed you to do, buddy. All right, and the large corpse also needs to be selected. That is so weird. It's all right. The longer a series goes on, especially one like this, the more little buggies we're going to get, the more we have to really pay attention to what we're doing. To my knowledge, there was one person that did a 400-year run, but they just kind of set it up and then let it go. They didn't actually play the 100 years, and they didn't stream it either. They just kind of put it in and then set it to maximum speed and just let their colonists run for like 400 years. If I'm also not mistaken, they also had them like loaded out with, they were all phages or something, so. One of my tough spikes died. Blood loss. Yep, that'll do it. That's a shame. It does look like we have enough for a run, but I want to make sure that they're healed up first. This is a very long process, by the way. Hi, what doing? What doing? Why cry? There's no need to cry. You got fresh food, good water, all the pets you can bite out of me. I can't snuggle you while I'm playing video games because I need both hands to play. Doesn't mean I don't love you. He's so soft. He's also my old guy. He is... We got him the year before Jason was born. Jason will be 13 this year. So he's a 13-year-old buddy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're so cute. I'm not used to my nibblings growing up that fast either. The boy, the youngest one, his voice broke And he finally got into his adult voice. He sounds like his brothers. Guest unhappy. Excuse you. Why are you unhappy? Needs. Use drug. You're not supposed to use drug. And, yep. Time for a ritual. Time for a ritual. Pleasure pulse. Cough, cough. Let's get that done. And done. Pause. So good. We're going to have some Sunhaven. We're going to have some Sunhaven tomorrow. Because I'm going to guilt trip my sister into playing with me. We'll probably play in the morning. I'll make her get up and do things with her sister. But we're having our Christmas today. Here, I do need you, buddy, to all that twisted meat. We're also going to make sure that we got some do until you have X. I want you to do until I have 2. Now, these take shards to do. We have 7 shards. So I'm missing shards for my bios. So let's just do a pit gate is how many? Let's put a hashtag on that for the moment. The twisted meat will be fine for the moment. And we'll make our guests happy with the pulse, which is send them skyrocketing. And then I think we're going to look at the pit gate again. I know it takes forever to clear those things out, but historically I can capture them more easily in a pit gate than I can anywhere else. And then I'll probably have to separate out my guys between melee and shooters. So that way it's in the shooters after the tough spikes and the meleeers after the spines. Also, we got another hour before our stream ends for this morning. I'll come back probably around 6 or 7 and we'll go until we get the rest of our nuggets. I can sleep in the morning, hopefully, and all the things will be done, so that's perfectly fine. I've got something to do Monday afternoon, and I'll keep you guys all updated on the Lulu facts, but pleasure pulse complete. So now all I've got to do is get our little friend there. Needs plus 15 in a gorgeous environment. It should come up pretty quick. He is a pessimist and he's also entombed underground. So let's get our guys outside for just a minute and get that entombed underground gone, because that's 10 points right there. So let's take a look at our stuffy baby. Let's look at his needs and we'll wait until his is gone, and then everybody else should be gone as well. Fantastic. Our babies are growing up. Let's go. You still have a trap. Thank you, autosave. I love you, but you pop up at the worst possible time. Trapped indoors. Trapped indoors. Underground or outside. You can be released. Trapped indoors still. Stuck indoors at -1. And we just wait. You're an underground or outdoors. Let's put you in. And you guys should be good to go. Good deal. So let's go ahead and get down here with Mickey and let's bring her up as a functioning member of our society. So Mickey, let's get your rest of your skills done. So they get to choose from 3. They are super immune, aesthetic, psychically dull, and oh, I have a lot to choose from. Bloodlust, great memory, kind, quick sleeper. Oh, we're going kind. I know it's not the best, but she's super immune and aesthetic. So we're going to make sure that we put her in a barracks situation. I don't have a colonist barracks, but I'll make one. Make her a shooty baby. Let's give her a tick in cooking and intellectual. And that is, I believe she's great at everything but plants. Assign Mickey, baby. You get to go on, you're a gunner. You get to go on paste. Yes, paste. You get to have a tea time. Your schedule, you're a regular daytime baby, so you get to have a regular daytime schedule. Now let's take a look at your work preferences. We're going to put you on 1 on everything. You're a good doctor, so I'm going to put you 1 on there. Basic warden. We're going to do mine 1. Crafting 2. Art 3. Tailor 3. Smithing 3. 1 on hunt. 4 on cook and 4 on handle. With you being able to do those and intellectual. So we're going to bring Mickey on up. Moving on up. And also, she's also another coworker of mine. I don't tell them that I'm naming colonists out there. And also, I still love that floor. A woven floor in a bigger thing with subtle colors will look a whole lot more dapper. But for the kids' room, absolutely. Absolutely. And I do dig the orange in that. Gives it a nice bright pop. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. All of my people are up. So let's interrupt their day. We're going to have them knock out a couple of walls. And the last of the walls I have to knock out are over here. So let's go melee. And I've got 2 adults to look after the kiddos. And then we need to go take another look and see torrential rain. I'm not worried about that rain. Come on, rain. And then we're almost going to be ready to finish the redesign down here. Got everything going good. I need a couple of things down here. We also need to throw in a little bedroom for our housemaids. I do think I want to keep one housemaid down here. And I may throw them in with the kids because I don't think they'll mind. But if they do, we'll just adjust one of these rooms. Not a... about to hop in the shower. Okay, let me know. Yep, no more bad mood tags on any of my guys. That's good. That pleasure pulse is totally underrated. It is a fantastic tool. Issa, you're still pregnant first trimester. Who else is pregnant? Second. Also, you guys do have to get... I think it's only Issa. I'm getting a hypothermia tag in here. That's perfect. Not that they're getting a hypothermia tag, but that this is actually getting cold enough that I don't have to worry about any of that. And Glabius just got an inspiration. Good job, buddy. Could send our night-night babies down here. I don't think we'll need to. We need to check and see if our nuggets are ready to nuggetize. But I don't think I'll be able to do that in 45 minutes. We'll check. It usually takes about 30 minutes to turn 4. So strap in, guys. It's going to be a long night when I get back. Fortunately, I'll be able to take a nap and do all the things. So that's going to be cool. We got 2 more and nobody's near breaking, and I don't have any certification tags, so we should be able to get these 2 out. Drop them. Take a look at our nugs and see if there's any ready to... We'll go through everybody's health, get those done. I do need to take a small 5-minute break here in about 15 minutes. Unfortunately, not that I can get around. I've got to get that done, but I don't want to end my stream early. You guys are just going to watch my guys walk around for a good 5-10 minutes. Perfectly fine. Normally, I hate interruptions like that, and I try not to do that. Clandestine's rescue. Ah, Mickey. You're kind. Last one. Tomorrow, me and my sister are going to play some Sunhaven. Then I want to take a break. I'm going to take my mom out for her Christmas dinner. And we're going to take another break. Hypothermia. Okay. Dawn. You on draft. And Hush also has hypothermia. Can't risk his delicate fingers. You get out of there as well. Yeah, we should be all right. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's go check on our nugs. Hello, nugs. You're getting rained on. Let's go health. You're not ready yet. You're ready. So we're going to move you Garnet, I don't know what you're doing, but I want you to transfer them there. You're almost ready. You are ready. Are you ready? No. But you don't have any blood loss, do you? No, their sentence is 90. Let's not risk it. These two are ready to go, though. So I'm going to go ahead and knock these guys down. Begin the nuggetization process. And it should tick over to 30 so we can pull it up before I've got to go do the thing. What do you mean insufficient contain? Oh. That's why. And my purple shirt is clean. I usually like to wear my purple shirt when we go to do things. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Escape room, good food, great conversation. My sister and her husband are fantastic conversationalists. Like there's no topic that we cannot find a way to converse about and or bitch at each other about in a very respectful way. So when we sit there and when me and my sister's arguments consist of either one, I have low blood sugar and I turn into a super cunt. I cannot help that. I did not know that was a thing until I got really cunty one day and my sister's like, did you check your blood sugar? And I was low. Like low. Usually my blood sugar stays around now it stays around in the 90s. Low for me is anything below 70. I start getting cranky as fuck. Get really cunty. So I'm trying to make sure that if I'm in a bad mood, the first thing I do is check my blood sugar. But I've anti-diabetes so hard that I'm now getting low blood sugar instead of high. And that's because I'm cut out all sugars unless they're from complex carbs. And then I've changed the way I eat. I have not gone back to the gym. That's not the gym's fault. That is my personal failing. But I'm not going to go to the month of January. Been there, done that. No, ma'am. Not doing. Can I crank that down and make that go faster? Do I want to mess up a perfectly good, reasonable resource that I know how to do reliably? No, I do not. I don't want to mess anything up when I know it's done reliably. Quest in 24 hours is the quest we are not going to take. Roll tribute we're not interested in. That quest is the one where we got to do array headsets. They're not that expensive, but and now we know whenever we put a grav anchor down, it immediately makes that a colony. So I was worried for nothing. And we are going to destroy map tiles, and there's not a fuck all thing I can do about it. Which is okay. That just means I've got to get my tiles picked first. We can do that. Hi buddy. I do want to go around 50% around the base. Excuse you. Yep. Hop down, buddy. So that's at minor 25. We got time to look at our map super quick. So here we are. We are in the what mountain range are we in? The Tasca Hills. All right. So here we are right there. So halfway around the world, which would be my probably be somewhere around here. A lot of Purifido. So that means that we've got some good temperate forests to look at. We've got some. What are these? Nope. But I do want to do like a, oh, that's year-round growing. Lovely. And these are all flats. We got a lot of places right there to pick. So around the Toby scrubland is where we're going to go, and we have lots of Purifido. So that'll give us coverage on most of the planet. Somewhere around that area right there. So getting across of it is going to be fine. We have a couple of Purifido we have to worry about up here. But most of them are in. There's one Purifido that's on an island somewhere. Where is that? It's going to be a little hard to get to. Oh. A tough spec has died. Shit. Why? Is that the one that had low sentience? Hypothermia is at 38. That should not have been enough to kill him. Okay. Well, like I said, it's a long process. It's fine. Let's take a look at you. I just want to stop this around 45. Somebody has an infection. Take a look at that in just a sec. It's 42. Well, tick up just a little bit higher, buddy. All right, that's good enough for government work. By the time I tick these back up, he will be at 45. Beautiful. Now we just gotta watch, like the voyeurs we are, as little bits and pieces start falling off of. I do believe that may be my cue to go take that 5-minute break here in just a minute. The escape room is technically not till 2:30, so I could play probably till 1:30. So who had Luxembourg? And we need to get a good colonist count. Yep, my guys are just doing their thing. So I'm pretty sure we can look away for a little bit. The hypothermia is stable at 46, so. We should go ahead and get my floors in for here. Let's do some marble wall. Do that right there. And then I am going to need some more shards, but that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get the floors in first. I don't mind. Let's do sandstone. That does have the same kind of feel as bioferrite floors. We will get bioferrite floors in here. It's gonna be a hot minute. Yes, all of it. Floor, please. Underbar. 444. And this is the industrial area, so we're using the brick a lot up here. And then my guys will get to work on that. You should be okay. I don't see any treatment. And then we got a lot of good stuff up here. That needs to be hauled urgently, so we can go ahead and get it in. Inspired trade on Soren. We may be able to use that. Not ready for a trade sesh yet, but I will be. So these need to be refilled, but they'll be refilled. They're set on critical. Nobody else is sleeping in there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then let's put Tater and Elvin back in rotation. Take a look at my schedules, make sure I haven't messed anybody up. Ah, Mickey. Mickey. Where are you at, baby? Are we over here? Why are you such in bad mood? Let's take a look. Needs. Aesthetic has an impressive bedroom. Let's fix that. Let's put Mickey way over here. There we go. Barracks will stop that need. Guess unhappy. Well, yeah, stop getting sick. And stop using drugs. Good news is I think it's an average guest stay, and the guy that actually matters is Glabius, and he is wonderfully happy. Stop using drugs. You guys are set to no drugs. Why are you using drugs? I can't stop them from using drugs. They're set to no drugs, and they keep using them. Let's take a look at our nugs. That was a big, fast drop in sentience. Sometimes these go really smoothly. Other times they go for shit. That's fine. I just want to get this done so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. And the fact that we ran out of power once freaked me the fuck out. Alright, so we can't forbid the door because frostbiting is still happening. But we are going to lose the aircon because it is 81 degrees outside. And the temperature bleed should not be that fast, but it is that fast. And there goes my process. Oh, oh, arg. That's fine. We'll come back to it. Also, and that just makes my base look like it's filled with Christmas lights. I love it. I love it. Love, 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 love. Focusing on nuggets. We also need to get my guys back in rip scanners, which I can't, not rip scanners, gene scanners. So I can get that done again. The bad part about this is if we get a raid, it may get a little hairy, but I'm okay with that. Yes. And we'll take a look at the starvation tag and make sure that we don't get anybody that's too terribly bad. You guys are perfectly fine. Yeah, no, we're using, got a really good supply of blood going on. Awesome. All right, so that is my 5 minutes. I will be back in exactly 5 minutes, guys. We'll zoom out so you guys can take a good look. We'll empty out the colonist bar, and then you guys can just chill for about 5 minutes. Like I said, I hate to do this in the middle of the stream. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. have the backs. Yes, big scary Lulu. All the scaries. Did I have a message? Nope, but I got another viewer. Hi guys. Sorry about that. I had to go run an errand super quick, but I am back. And it looks like the solar flare is over. Let's see if there's any more nuggets ready for processing. Health. You're not ready. You're ready, but your sentience is super low. We may lose that one. And you're ready. Okay. I know you're building stuff, GK, but... And that's the one that's not ready yet. Correct. All right. Let's begin the nuggetization process all over again. Because that stupid solar flare messed up my flojo. And we should have enough time to at least turn these guys. I hope. I make no promises. In the stream, probably around 1:30-ish. But then I will be back later tonight. And we are going to go until the nuggets are done. And we'll probably get some more decorating in. I feel fantastic. And then I'm also going to get a hell of a nap after my food coma. So. Wonderful. And we're going to watch the new guys for the hypos. You can turn them with less than 100% sentience, but it's very hard. So we may lose this guy, but that's okay. Yeah, sometimes you make a nugget, sometimes you make twisted meat. Either way, bonus for the colony. All the bonuses. Yep, and we're going to go into year 31. Like I said, the Empire only lasted 35 years. So once we get past that hurdle, we are in brand new territory. Now, the goals, the rules, the additional things that I've got set for this colony will take us well into year 100. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be pressed if we're going to do an orbital base as well to get that done in that time frame. Why? Have you guys seen what kind of bases I make? This one's 30 years in the making and it's still not done. Okay. So if it takes 30 years for every base, which it might, that's 30, 60, 90. And that's not counting the SS Beerus, which is going to be its own floating flotilla base thingy. So yeah. Don't think that I'm going to get bored of this anytime remotely soon. Because if you guys have ever played a game, like say you wanted a Forever Minecraft World or Forever Vintage Story World or something like that, you know, when you play for the long term, your goals change. Rimworld is a wonderful game. It has infinite replayability, and with mods, it makes it almost your very own sandbox paradise. Right, so the replayability of this game is phenomenal. The stories it shoots, the rim catastrophes that happen are immensely entertaining and very replayable. But most of the runs are meant to be done in 10, 15, 20, 30 years maximum. Most people that build the mega base, they do the ending and boom, they're done. You know, once the base is done, that's it. I don't operate that way. So when I'm planning for this entire series, I learned a lot of lessons from my first and second tries. First try was Empire and it was modded. Not heavily modded, but it was modded enough that when 1.6 dropped, it did mess up my game. This one, we are running very slim on mods. Very slim. I have no decor mods, no anything else. Just for that reason, because I don't want to lose out on another colony and another... it's almost a year and a half that I was playing Empire of Progress. So this time we're going as vanilla as humanly possible, because I do need some accommodations because of the fact that I'm old. I'm an older gamer. I'll be 45 in February. You guys wish me, go ahead, wish me happy birthday days. So I need things like development menus so I can see things a little bit easier, and the colorblind minerals, and with 100-year colony, I want to make sure I can get shit hauled in and not have to wait for my pawns to decide, oh, hey, I need to go haul that thing, which happens a lot in Rimworlds. But when you're planning out for such a long-term base and strategies, stuff like this happens where you're just kind of in limbo for a bit while you wait for your pawns and for the materials that you need. See, that guy dropped to 80 sentience at hypothermia minor, so we may lose them. But the whole reason why we're getting nuggets is so that way I don't have to worry about power production ever again. Ever again. You get them, you set them, they're by ferret farms, and then we're golden. But to do that, we have to do this. Which by no means is a complaint. This is like great. What do I miss? What do I miss the most about mods? The decor mods. I wish I could have more floor types. I wish I could have more things to decorate my base with. That's what I miss the most. That's exactly what I miss the most. Having a better gene run would help immensely. But this is doable with this, and I actually surprised myself. I didn't think I could do a vanilla run. And here we are doing it and killing it too. So yeah, your girl can learn. Combat's still not my favorite part of the game. I'll still mess up and get pawns hurt. But I think, knock on wood, I think I've got it handled now. And the rest part of our runs is going to be the fun stuff. Going out, exploring, finding new places to build a base. Yep. And that dude passed. It's fine. You win some, you lose some. That one we lost. It's okay. Filth washes away with rain and time. I miss that one too. Because my base gets dirty outside. And I'd rather that go away. But that's not part of the base game, so I can't. I ticked over to 41. And you're at 42, 43. New York is already coming in. So we're losing them to frostbite already. I do want them to go up just another little bit. $44 is close enough. Yep, but today is my Christmas day. Today and tomorrow is my Christmas day where I take my family out. I just had to make sure that I had funds because my everything got messed up when I changed jobs, but that's okay. And now we just wait till they turn into my perfect little nuggets. Cargo pods. What kind of cargo pods? What's over here? I got survival meals. Don't mind if I do. They're probably made with human meat. No. They're gold. That means it's veggies only. Not vegan, because it does still have to have protein in it, but still. Also, it looks like we can turn this back on. Oh, I missed some floors in here. How long has that been like that? Probably a while. Probably a while. Let's see. And they're almost... My colonists are amazing. They're almost done with this that quickly. So let's get our generators up. And we need to fit 8 in here. 1, 2, 3. That's not right. That's not right. It needs to be power. Garnet. Finish that one. Didn't see that there. Let's build the right thing the first time, shall we? Power. Bioferrite generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, 8 bioferrite generators at 4,000 power apiece is 64. 4. Did I mess my math up again? I probably did. Hold on. Each bioferrite generator produces 4,000 units of power. I have 16. That's where my math is wrong. I went those 16 generators because there's 8 up here and 8 downstairs. 64,000 units of power just from the generators alone. And these will take a while to build because I don't have shards for all of them yet, which does mean we need another pit gate. All right, you're almost my perfect little nugget. You're working on it. He had a head start though. You need to lose an arm spike and a tentacle, buddy. We may roll into year 31 before I have to go do Christmas stuff, but if we don't, we're definitely rolling back tonight. I'll be on probably around 6 or 7. That's the plan. Possibly not till 8. Just depends on how hard I nap. Because you guys know that after food nap is just so good. Especially because we're going to the buffet. It's Chinese buffet. It's got sushi and kimchi and all kind of stuff. So I'm going to go and make a little piggy of myself. Absolutely, I am. And then tomorrow we're going to go to Plaza Mexico. My mom wants Mexican. And that's exactly what she wants for Christmas. So I'm going to take her there. Then after that, I'm going to run to the one of the grocery stores. I don't know if our Aldi is open yet. They're closing all the Winn-Dixies in Florida. That upsets me so bad because they had some good meat and at reasonable prices. Aldi's kind of like a catch-all, and then you have to bring your own bags. I'm not against saving out on stuff, but I also like to grab a paper bag because my oldest cat, Velcro, loves paper bags. He will tear them up, shred them, and then sleep on the remains. I don't know why he loves paper bags so much. He just does. So I try to get him one a month just for him to destroy. He loves it. But see it, you have cats and you don't have a VOD camera. No, I do not. There's a reason for that. I went from 315 pounds down to 220. I'm also an older streamer, so I'm not very big on having my face and my everything out there. And thirdly, I don't have the space for it. Right now, I have a bare wall behind me. That's it. That's it. Just a wall. I know that there are backgrounds and other things you can do. I know I could get, what do they call it? A VTuber just to cover up my face and everything. Or make myself into like a cute little, avatar. There it is. There's the word. But I'm not ready for any of that. My close friends know what I look like. A lot of you guys that are in the Discord with our D&D actually posted a picture, which is a very big thing for me. Wicked. Treat them, please. Which is a very big thing for me. And then there's also a fourth reason. The internet is assholes. Not you guys that come and sit here and watch me, because you guys are some of the best people that I've met online. And absolutely, 10/10 would absolutely be everybody's friend. But historically, the internet is not nice to bigger females. And then I'm not one to get all glammed up either. I hardly ever wear makeup unless it's for a costume. So I don't want to, hello bears. Grab a cat. So I don't want to put myself out there for people just to be mean to me for no reason, because I'm not, trust me, when I say this, I am in no way, shape, or form vain at all. I understand that I am at most mid, and it's perfectly fine. I don't care. I'm not one of those that are like completely tied up in how I look, but I also don't want to put myself out there for needless ridicule and censure, because I don't fit the standard beauty of just anybody, you know, which is fine. And it may be a confidence issue. It may be a trauma issue. Because I have a little walking thing. After we lost our house in the house fire, I started walking in the mornings. And mostly because my cat Velcro would follow me like a damn dog. And I wanted to put it out there for everybody to see that, oh my God, look at the cute thing that my cat is doing. And none of the replies were about the cat. And they were all about how fat I was, how big of an elephant I was, how I needed to kill myself because I was too ugly to look at. So that's also why. There's a good bit of trauma there. So if you guys are ever online and you guys see anybody being bullied like that, just step in and go, you're a dick. Don't be a dick. But it happens. It happens a lot more than you think it does. And it happens to guys too. Oh my God. It's not just a female thing. It's a guy thing too. Because they're like, oh, you're fat. Or you don't look good. Or you're going bald. People on the internet are just mean assholes. Normally, unless you get a good crew like we've got here. And also my mods like ban anybody that's being a dick. Like it's an automatic ban. So I really don't have to worry about that too much. But I also don't want to put myself out there, at least until I'm done with my metamorphose. I'm self-conscious about the fact that I've lost weight. It's weird. If you've been big, like I was big, and then you go to getting small, it's so weird. It's so weird. It really is. And I'm still not used to it. I'm still buying clothes way bigger than I need to buy because, you know, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to theoretically drop. So that's the thing. So just, if you see somebody that's not like, you know, your standard of beauty, don't fucking say anything to them. Why do people do that? I'm legitimately asking. I would never go up to somebody and say, you're fat. Why the fuck would you? Why? Why is that considered any kind of socially acceptable in the first place? You're commenting on somebody else's body. Don't do that. And the second thing is, did nobody else learn the fucking golden rule when they were kids? Hey, treat others how you want to be treated. I know that's a mainly Christian concept, and I don't follow that faith, but the rule applies to every fucking body. And if you can't be nice, keep your fucking trap shut. It's not that complex. And it's also like, what is your opinion matter to this person that you don't even know? You're not helping. As a matter of fact, you're causing more harm than good. Ooh, you might be a nugget. Ah, you are a nugget. Beautiful. All right, so they actually turned nugget faster than the other guy did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. So now we only need 13 more. Got one squirreled away. Yep, we're going to do a pick 8 tonight. That's going to be fun because I was planning on getting ripped. Oh, white girl wasted. Nope. That's perfectly acceptable. It's got plenty of containment. You are almost a nugget too. We'll sit here and watch him become a nugget. It's also a combat supplier. Let's do that. I need more swords. Oh, come trade. I need more melee weapons, and I should have plenty of money to handle it as well. Also, we have overages on our everything again. Grab the components, grab the meds. Do you have any gene packs for me? Psychite dependency 1. I've already got cool. We're right now we're just collecting these. Reinforced barrels we have plenty of. Got plenty of body parts to buy all this stuff with. Plastic brick jacks, poor silver club. Alright, those great bows can go. Incinerator, snipies. Yep. We're good on all of those. One of those frag grenades can go. That's a 70 on that armor. That can go as well. That's a 49 on that vac suit. 17. They have some money, so I think we're going to be okay. What is that at? 1975. And my little artistes are doing great. 2040. Spy low shield pack. $21. We're over a bit, but I don't see anything else that I want to buy. I didn't see that they had any. Yeah, they don't have any of the good weapons either. All right. Confirm. So I didn't get a tag, which means that we're probably 100%. Yep. We're 100% with them.
Charge complete.
Ooh, that scared the shit out of me. That was my headset telling me my charge is complete. Thank you, headset, for almost giving me a stroke. Just... And I do tend to get a little preachy about subjects that are close and dear to my heart. But... You're not helping anybody if you tell them they're fat. Trust me, we know. We're heavy. We get those sidelong looks. We get those, oh my God, should you really be eating that? Or, you know, people automatically assume that you're diabetic. I am diabetic, but I did not know I was diabetic until after. A doctor had told me I wasn't when my A1C was sky fucking high. No, it's just the little things. People curling their lip up at you or rolling their eyes when they look at you. It's just shit that happens. And it doesn't only happen to women, it happens to men too. So, and a lot of people think that they're not like that, and then you're on the other side of it, and you're like, oh shit, I did accidentally do that, or I did accidentally say something like that. But if good general rule, if you're trying to live your life as the best way that you can, everybody's going to fuck up and make mistakes. You shouldn't have to, feel bad about it forever. But general rule, if you are not feeding, fucking, or financing somebody, don't open your mouth about their body. Ever. Trust me, they know what's going on with them. You're not helping. And the fact that you shaming them will actually make it worse. So leave them alone. If they're not to your taste, fine. You don't have to let them know that. That makes you an asshole of the highest caliber. And I don't think any of you guys will do that because you guys are actually really fucking cool. But if anybody's coming back through and re-listening to this, or, you know, my FBI guy, just in case he's listening too, I really feel bad for my FBI guy though, because he's got to watch all of my shit. I hope he's a fan. FBI guy, if you're in here and you get to listening to this and you're a fan, thank you. If you're not, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you got stuck with me. Yeah, hi Hellraiser. Yeah, we're about to do some nuggets. I'm about to leave out of here probably in about the next 20 minutes because I'm going to go do Christmas with my family. We're going to go to an escape room, which is going to be amazing and awesome. And now we'll be back tonight for a good long stream. But hi. And we'll count our nuggets. We need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yep, I've got one squirreled away. But I don't count them until they're over here. So let's adjust manage items. And we need 13 more. And it looks like we're... Oh, I gotta power these guys off. Do not load these yet. I'm not ready for these to be turned on. We've also got more babies, and I think I want to make a new rule that my colonists can't have more than 2 babies because, yes, Undead just went live. Oh, well, no, go give Undead some love too. You watch me like all the time, and I wish I could watch because me and Undead stream at the same exact time. So I go back and I rewatch his VODs. I need to start commenting on those too. Inspired surgery on Orlando. Our guests should also be leaving shortly. Let's take a look at their quest. Shuttle arrives in 16 hours. So hopefully they're doing good. And let's go ahead and get another pleasure pulse so that way we can send them off in style. Soren, you be my Chanta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, you didn't miss your stream streak. I'm sorry. It's okay, though. I understand. Trust me. Now, do we have any spots for those to go to? We do. I may have enough shards. I may have had some shards squirreled away where there weren't supposed to be shards. So we got some chem fuel that is absolutely not being utilized. And I have no storage space for them. So we'll just expand the zone just a little. That should cover all those. Yes. Yes, I should raid him when I end. I absolutely should. I'll bring a lot of people over. And I'm going to end probably about in the next 20 minutes. I think I remember how to raid. If not, I'm sure somebody will tell me. Ooh, tigers in Vasily. Vasily, I cannot have you, baby. Yep. Sorry, bud. Ryan and Kiki need thrones. That's fine. We got thrones. Set owner for Ryan. See you later next time. Yeah, no, you'll see me later unless you let's do Kiki. I'll be back on later tonight. You'll probably be asleep though, because it's gonna be late my time. But I may still be on when you get up, is the thing. Because I have things to do. I've got to get the rest of my nuggets done. Laurel, I want you to transfer this guy up here. And with that last pleasure pulse, we should be able to bump their overalls. Two people try to break on me from this entity. And there we go. Let's take a look at him health. Wrong button, Zia. And that's almost done. There's my pleasure pulse. And Wicked has an inspired Trado. Very good. There we go. No health conditions. Let's begin the nuggetization process. Yeah, won't you be my nugget? We should be able to get this started. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it before the stream ends, but we will be able to get it started. And I absolutely will raid Oh Undead. Bring some of my viewers over to his stream. He does a really good fitness program. He's going through with his exercises. He's trying to better himself. He's also a cutie, which extra points on that. What? I'm celibate. I'm not dead. Also, that is my personal opinion of him. 2, I did tell him that I thought he was cute. And 3, that is a positive reinforcement. But if he said he felt uncomfortable about it, I wouldn't do it again. It's called consent, people. If in any situation my D&D players have more informed consent than the consent that is going on, I am going to speak up. So I'm a scheduler. You guys know this, right? So that's what I do for my job. That's what I've done for my job for the past 3 years. If someone says no, I don't go and ask them again. I do not guilt trip them into giving me a yes. I take that no as a full and complete answer and move on to the next person. This is how I roll. Me. And all 3 of my girls are pregnant down there. Yep. We're going to go to 2 baby limit, I think. Or I'm going to have 100 colonists before I plan on having 100 colonists. It's not bad. Not a bad thing to have, but yipe. And that also means that I've hit my limit for another housekeeper. I got to remember Kappa's downstairs. And once these guys leave, I can get a pretty good read on where I'm at, colonist-wise. And then later tonight, I've got to go through everybody's work tab and get everybody fixed. Arg. Miners be mining, constructors be constructoring, my artists be learning, my mechanators be mechanating, my cooks be cooking, and my animal handlers be animal handling, because I really do need to get some really good animal handlers up and trained up, even if I have to use the animal trainers to do so. Aria, why don't you come down here and let's get a good trade with Merchant Coalition. I am a little bit leery of that being outside, but it's fine. It's fine. I've only got 30,000 units of chem fuel laying around my base. No problem. I got a foam popper. Yeah. It's fine. Go back to my nuggets. Where are we at? Miner. Yep. Request an orbital trader. I want an exotic goods trader. And they should send that pretty fast, too. They usually do. Where are you going? Good. Well, let's get you have a tea. Have a tea. Victor, what are you doing? You're resting? Nah. Let's have you feel some beer. Beautiful. And there's my exotic goods trader. Wicked is having her tea. Let's get you to call them. And we go back to our nug. Nuggies. So I'm getting hungry as fuck. There's our shuttle. Auto load. Everybody should be able to get in there, no problem. Helpless. Also got to check my people for body parts, check their schedules, work tab. I don't want to donkey. Get your meeting components. Rimworld meds. My numb, go juice. My numb, death rest, ferrite, plasteel, all of that. Pulsar. What kind of genes you got for me? Robust +1. I don't have that one yet. I do have fireproof. I don't have never sleep. Grab all the Arctic capsules. Got any good? Nope. Word of trust. Water skip. Wall raise. Animals. We're going to buy an extra one of those. Not ready for my everything's on that yet. Pilot assistant. We're making those. Back skin gland. Grab an extra one of those. And then let's sell our sculptures. Then body parts, then beer, then smoke leaf. Beautiful. Alright, sell all the beer. Let's sell off our body parts. We've got 3 kidneys, 4 lungs, a heart, all the livers. It's 25. It's 15. Do you want any of our fungi? Also, I'm still giggling over that. 23. Smoke leaves. Let's sell 50. 1981. Oh, we'll absolutely take that at that price. And they're back to 81. There be a minor. We're almost there. Swatch this tick over. I don't want to miss it. For a little bit of extra 10 points. That sounded like the shuttle was loaded. I've got to remember to send them off. Yep. There's my Resi Sigs. Alright, let's get a haul urgently over here. For everything but the gene pack. Zoya. Bank the gene pack. Beautiful. Alright, you should be very close to being serious hypothermia. We gotta wait for that to click closer to 45. I'm so looking forward to today. I love nothing more than going to an escape room with my sister because she is just so great at them. And she gets so excited. And my Chacho is coming, which makes it even better. Opal had a growth moment. We'll take a look at that as soon as that ticks over to 45. which shouldn't take but another hot minute. I know I can do this faster by making the numbers a little bit higher, but I haven't had any luck with that, so we're going to go tried and true. I want to make it to where it's nice and safe. Opal baby, what you got? 3 skills and traits. So we have for traits, neurotic, chemical fascination, slow learner, greeny, wimp, and nervous. Wow. They decided to fuck Opal over for sure. Nervous, greedy for an impressive bedroom. Slow learner, chemical fascination, and neurotic. Global work speed plus 20. Means I can't put her on the front lines. Nervous. It's between neurotic and wimp. I want to go neurotic. At least gives her a buff. 3 skills. Artistic, plants, and construct. Nope. Not construction. Let's go crafting. If I make her a production specialist, then she won't have to go outside. Perfect. And that's being done. We got about 6 minutes, so let's go ahead and go and start rating. Because I'm going to call it here. So how do I do a raid? Quick actions, request queue. All right. We'll figure it out. Activity feed, auto. All right, let's go stream. Broadcast options. How to raid. Let's see. Well, maybe I need to select feed auto mode. Actions, quick actions. Is there a raid button? Nope. All right, there's got to be a way. We can do that from there. All right, well, we're going to go to the wiki. Hey, Gemini, when I'm in my stream manager on Twitch, how do I raid a fellow streamer?
It sounds like you're looking to raid another streamer. While Twitch doesn't have a rating system, like a 1 to 5 star review, a raid is the ultimate way to show support by sending your entire audience to another person's channel when you're finishing up. Here is how you do it directly from your stream manager. Method 1. The raid channel quick action. This is
raid channel quick action. I know where that's at. And it's got 2 people. I don't see 2 people. Clip. Slow mode. Start raid. All right, so that looks like that. There we go. And we're going to go with Undead. Start raid. Start raid. Start raid. Ah! Ha 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 ha! Undead! We are raiding you. Ha. All right. And that's going to be it. So we did the raid. Are we raiding? Let's go take a look. Yes. Let's go to his channel. No. Yep. Add. Lots of ads. And we're going to go raid him. Come on. Do the thingy. Come on. Do the thingy. Yeah. There we go. Raiding you. I think that's it. There we go. Ha! Rating you. Okay, so on that note, I've got to go. You guys hang out with Undead, who's playing Sunhaven. Wonderful. And on that note, I love you guys so very much. I'm going to go do my Christmas stuff. And you guys have fun with the raid. I love you guys so very much. You guys have a great night. And I'll see ya later tonight. Bye, guys. I love y'all.